will be analyzing The Simpsons. So, let's get started. The episode is called Brother's Little Helper. It aired on October 2nd, 1999 by Fox Network in the United States. At the time, there had been a big argument about the increased use of drugs prescribed to children with behavior disorders. After the episode was aired, the United States President at the time, Bill Clinton, became more involved in mental health. In this scene, Homer and Marge are being introduced to the ADHD drug focus scene. This shows ethos because of how they use pharmacists to make the audience trust them more since they are professionals. This is also a red herring fallacy. One of the pharmacists says, "But it's not about slavery, it's about helping kids concentrate," when talking about the drug. They are saying to do it for the children's sake, not about anything else. In this scene, they are testing focusing on guinea pigs. This is slight symbolism to the mistreatment towards animals by using them as test subjects for drugs, cosmetics, and other items. It also shows how drugs can cause unnatural behavior. For example, guinea pigs don't normally sit at a desk and pay attention to a teacher-like figure as shown in the cartoon. In this scene, Homer tries some of the focusing to show Bart that it is okay to use. This symbolizes that the misuse of drugs can cause side effects or unusual behavior. This also shows pathos. They make the scene humorous so the audience can connect to it more. It's also a form of comedy relief, so the topic doesn't seem as serious since it's a cartoon. This is used effectively. In this scene, we see the focusing Bart starts to take to come into effect. This symbolizes how drugs, used correctly, can result in positive outcomes. This also shows the positives of using drugs rather than only focusing on the negatives. This is quite ironic since everyone in the class is distracted, even the teacher, and the only person that's focusing is Bart, who was once the most distracted kid in school.
We now see a shift in Bart's behavior, going from being a focused student to being completely paranoid just due to taking the focusing pills. The scene uses logos to help the audience feel empathy for Bart's conditions and to install fear. Bart's behavior also proves to the audience that taking drugs can mess with your head in strange ways. The fact that Bart is a young character also appeals to your emotions. Here we see the neurologist giving pills to Bart to stop his paranoia and addiction to focusing. The doctor in episode seems to think that taking pills and drugs are the only reason to stop a problem. The appeal to ignorance fallacy is used by the doctor, who gives his argument for giving Bart more pills to cure his addiction without using sufficient evidence. Bart's addiction has escalated and leads to him taking the entire bottle of pills due to his addiction. The scene uses pathos again to make us feel suspicious of the use of drugs, seeing what power they can truly hold. The slippery slope fallacy is also used, having Bart become addicted to the pills, which leads to a downhill spiral of events. In this scene, Holmes is looking at the side effects of the focusing pills on the bottle, which is ironic because no one in the episode has really done this up until this point. The facts presented in the scene are the side effects of the pills, which are used as statistics, which can be used as a logical fallacy. The scene shown is when Mr. Burns, the untrustworthy and power-hungry power plant owner, is trying to use Bart's paranoia and the mind-controlling focusing pills to his advantage. The scene shows ethics and ethos because it makes us question those who are in higher power. We question their morals, ethics, ideas, and beliefs.
In conclusion, the message of the episode is drugs are not the answer to every problem, and it should be used carefully. All three rhetorical devices were used in the episode, and there were some uses of symbolism and propaganda. The fallacies made the text less creditable since there was no solid evidence. Well, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.